Recognize this equation? This was one of Einstein's crowning achievements, the theory of special relativity. It states that, if given enough energy, a small amount of matter can turn into an extraordinarily large amount of energy, and vice versa. During World War II, these findings were used to create the nuclear bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, with only 6 kilograms of plutonium needed to create the enormous explosion in Hiroshima. But how does an atomic bomb actually work? Today, nuclear and thermonuclear bombs have classified blueprints. However, they are similar to the ones designed in World War II. The trick is to have enough energy for atoms to break apart, hit other atoms, and initiate a chain reaction that creates an enormous explosion. Some of the mass from the atoms is actually even lost and converted into tremendous energy, as noted by Einstein's equation. One of the only ways to generate such energy is through the use of highly radioactive elements. Highly radioactive elements, such as uranium and plutonium, have atoms so large that they are subject to nuclear decay, or breaking off of some of their mass. This decay is essential for the explosion of the bomb to happen. The decay hits near radioactive atoms and causes fission, or a larger breaking apart of the atoms. Inside a nuclear bomb's core, a bundle of these highly radioactive elements are fissioned all at once. This is achieved by having the radioactive atoms in a very dense spherical arrangement, and by including radioactive decay reflectors. A sphere has the least surface area per volume and does not allow as much decay to venture outside the sphere, while the dense core and reflectors encourage the decay and fission to hit other atoms and cause a chain reaction. If the decay and fission cannot sustain the fissioning of more neighboring atoms, this is known as a subcritical level, while just sustaining the fissioning of neighboring atoms is known as a critical level. Only after the incidents of decay and fission become numerous enough to affect almost all the atoms in the sphere at once does the bomb reach the ability to release the maximum amount of energy. This is known as a supercritical level, and at this point, the bomb's core is hotter than the sun. All that energy is released at once, and all things close to the center of the explosion have radioactivity. The radioactivity is due to the fissioned particles that took part in the blast. These particles hit atoms and things around the blast and cause them to become unstable and undergo nuclear decay as well. Afterwards, the extremely hot air rises up from the blast, creating a vacuum that draws in cooler air at the bottom, leading to the characteristic mushroom cloud.